Another major story we are covering, the new declassified intelligence report that says Russia tried to influence the American presidential election. President-elect Donald Trump, who Vladimir Putin was allegedly trying to help, now making his first comments after being briefed by intelligence officials. And ABC's David Wright is here with more. David, good morning.
Good morning, Dan. This was a dramatic scene in the Cold War 2.0. The president-elect sitting down with the spy masters, America's most senior intelligence officials, hearing their unequivocal assessment that Vladimir Putin ordered the hack of the U.S. election with the intention of electing Trump, and still, Donald Trump doesn't seem to buy it. The classified briefing took place at Trump Tower, the nation's top intelligence officials there to explain in detail why they're convinced Russia tried everything possible to influence the November election in favor of Trump. A declassified version of the report released later in the day read, "We assess Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered an influence campaign in 2016 aimed at the U.S. presidential election. The goal? To help President-elect Trump's election chances when possible by discrediting Secretary Clinton and publicly contrasting her unfavorably to him." ABC chief anchor George Stephanopoulos discussed the matter with President Obama.
Bottom line, this time, Vladimir Putin got what he wanted.
Well, look, I think that what is true is that the Russians intended to meddle, and they meddled. I'll be honest with you, George, one of the things that I am concerned about is the degree to which we've seen a lot of commentary lately where there are Republicans or pundits or cable commentators who seem to have more confidence in Vladimir Putin than fellow Americans because those fellow Americans are Democrats. That cannot be.
Does that include the president-elect?
What I will say is that, and I said this right after the election, we have to remind ourselves we're on the same team. Vladimir Putin's not on our team.
Before the classified briefing, Trump repeatedly cast doubt on the Russian hacking story. Afterward, he released a statement that didn't even mention Putin. Trump did concede that Russia, China, and others are consistently trying to hack a variety of American institutions, but rejected any assertion this might have influenced the election results. Well, this morning, Trump tweeted there was absolutely no evidence that the hacking affected the election results. He's now calling for a congressional investigation, not into the Russian hacking, but rather into how reporters obtained a leaked copy of the declassified report, even before Trump himself had the briefing.
David, thank you. I think this is something we'll be talking about for a while, whether the president-elect wants us to or not. And a quick note, you can see the full interview between President Obama and ABC News chief anchor George Stephanopoulos tomorrow morning, right here on ABC on This Week.
Thanks, Dave.